Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Premier League Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. In today's video, I want to look at a couple of pre-season games. I think it's quite essential that, we look at some of the pre-season games and do a little bit of research just to see how our players actually doing in the pre-season. Of course, the result doesn't really matter too much. It's all about, getting that player match fit so they can start game week 1. So I don't really look into the result that much, but it is quite good to see, if the player is performing well in the preseason, they might actually do well in the start of the Premier League. But for me, I'm looking at match fitness, right? We want a player that will start game week 1. If we see a player that is, hasn't even played any preseason matches, then there is a concern over that player. Then that player might not play or start in game week 1, might come off the bench for the last 10 minutes, and that's not what we want, right? So it's essential that we look at it a little bit, but not too much. It's still early stages and things could change. There's the transfer window that could change things around. But yeah, for me in this video, I just picked a couple of fixtures to talk about that might be interesting. Okay. So yeah, if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe and drop a like in the video as it helps my channel out a lot. Here we go. So first match and the first team that I wanted to focus on is Arsenal. So Nürnberg, so they beat them 5-3. Although they were losing in the first half, but then they made some substitutes which definitely helped that result. So yeah, as you can see on the team lineup, Smith Rowe just behind Nikita, Pepe played, Bellerin played as well, Tamiosku did not. Although there's a couple of players that was missing from this preseason game, and that can happen as well. We shouldn't be too worried about that because there's going to be a lot of players that are not playing right now, and they're coming back from holidays and so on. So it's okay, But like Tamiyasu, White, Gabriel, Saka did not play, Odegaard, Ramsdale. So there's quite a few big names, big FPL names that didn't play in this match. Second half, we saw Jesus score 2 goals. He could have got more goals, to be honest with you. Martinelli came on, got I think it's like a couple of assists there, 2 assists to his name. Nikita got an assist as well. So they actually performed really well in the second half, and that's quite interesting to see. But Bellerin coming back to the team could be an issue for Tamiyasu, the player that we're looking at that is 4.5. But it's early stages, right? I just thought I kind of like show you guys, what the results were and which were the stars. So we got Jesus there scoring 2 goals, 8 million forward. A lot of FPL managers got in their FPL teams. Martinelli 6 million, got 2 lovely assists. Nikita 7 million forward, but if we got Jesus, then I guess Jesus is the one to gonna go for. Now in this pre-season games, I'm looking for that penalty taker. I'm definitely looking for that penalty taker when Saka and Martinelli is there as well with Jesus. Then that will kind of help us determine who, or which Arsenal player we might go for. Let me just see this if I can do this right. There we go. And here were some of the substitutes. As you can see, most of the players that I mentioned that was absent from this game, and that happens, right? That happens. But I thought you can pause it here just to have a quick little look. Next up is Tottenham, who won 6-3 against K-League's best starting 11. So 6-3 is a very good scoreline for them, although they did not keep a clean sheet. But as you can see, Dyer performed really well in this game. Kane and Son, it was just good to see them actually performing really well. As you can see, the team lineup there with Richarlison up front instead of Kane, Lucas on one side. The players that we're looking at, like Matt Doherty and Perisic, especially Perisic, did not start. Kulusevski did not start as well. So there's a few big names that was on the bench that did not start in this game or did not play. But in the second half, Harry Kane and Son came on and they pretty much stole the show. Doing really well, scoring 2 goals each. I think Harry Kane got an assist or so. So let me just have a quick look at my notes. I know that he's got an assist. Son's got an assist as well. Son took a penalty, but I think it's just because, you know, Son was in his country and he just wanted to score. So that's why he took the penalty. It's quite interesting to see Richarlison in this team, which is going to be quite exciting to watch. I think the team that Tottenham has, I think it's going to be really, really exciting to watch. They've got really good firepower. Let me just quickly show you guys some of the players that was on the substitutes that came on. As you can see, Perisic did not have any minutes in this game. Matt Doherty did come on. You know, you got Son and Harry Kane. Lloris was there as well. So big names there that helped out win this game. It's quite important to see these things, just to see how the team lineup is, because when he gets to like the last pre-season game, it kind of like the first starting 11 kind of like fixes itself up, and we kind of see like what the team will be going into game week 1. So I just thought I'd kind of talk to you guys about these kind of things, because I think it's quite important. The other fixture that I wanted to talk to you guys about is Manchester United against Liverpool. Now, hear me out. It was a great result for Manchester United. Manchester United performed actually really well. However, Liverpool's players, their best players wasn't on the show. Although Diaz and Firmino was there, you know, Henderson. But if you look at that back line, you know, they don't play day in, day out. If you look at Manchester United's back line, it's a bit more, I guess it's more solid players that always plays with each other. Yeah, you got Fred and McTominay, Sancho, Fernandes, Rashford, and Martial. Now, Martial looked really good in this game. He scored a goal. Fred scored a lovely goal. Sancho as well. Rashford was definitely in there trying his best to get onto things. But Fernandes was just, there was just so many times where he done like really good passes, that key passes that actually might lead to a goal. So as you can see, the star players that I'm picking from this game is Fernandes, that is 10 million. Sancho could be an option of 7.5, but Martial, 7 million. If he stays at Manchester United, if he doesn't go on a loan, if he's happy, then he could be an option up front. He could be our strike option. For Liverpool, there's not much to say really. When I was looking at the highlights, there wasn't too much of it. So it looks like it was just not going well for them. Like a lot of their players did not start, but you got Robertson, Mo Salah came on. You got, I think it's Trent, yeah, as well, right? Am I mistaken? Maybe I'll cut off a little bit. I'm not sure, but big names like Van Dijk came on. So, but that still did not help. That still did not get any kind of return in this game. However, yeah, it was just a Manchester United's night. They wanted more. They played really well. Yeah, I just want to see more of them, to be honest with you, because we know what Liverpool players that we want to go for, but for Manchester United, we're not too sure. We know that they got a lot of talent. We just don't know who to go for right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it really. I just thought I'd just do a little video looking at a few fixtures. I hope that you guys like the new layout that I did here. I'm going to be improving it. It's not the best. I'm going to be adding more stuff to it to help out, to look at the next pre-season games. I think it's quite essential. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this. I love doing the research. I love looking at like these kind of stuff. Preseason is actually really fun to look at and to see who might be a good option, and then you can be a little bit ahead of the game. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining. I hope that this video has helped you. Please give the video a like, as it helps my channel out a lot, and subscribe if you're new. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.